I make stickers. This is one of my sticker sheets. You can check out this and some other designs that I have. First link in the description. Moth Country on Ko-Fi would mean a lot to me if you did. Thank you so much. You're finally awake. I feel like I've been waiting an eternity for you to open those little eyes, which, may I just say, gorgeous color. I couldn't quite get a good look at them in the dark alleyway in which I found you, but now that you're awake, I'm just going to be examining you, okay? I'm going to be asking you a series of questions as well as measuring you, just getting a good inspection of you as a person, okay? So just sit back, relax, nothing to worry about, nothing to fear. You will be set free at the end of this, but let's just start off with some questions. What's your first name? Last? And your middle initial? What's your mother's maiden name? Okay. And where were you born? At the city and the town. Alright. What time? Do you know what time you were born at? Okay. In the morning. And then, do you know anything about your birth chart? Okay, I'll make a note then. I'll look into that later on, okay? Alrighty, let me just take a look. Yeah, eye color, skin complexion. Okay. Do you have eczema, dandruff, anything like that? Okay. And, do you have dry or oily skin? Okay, perfect. Alrighty. Respond patient, responding quite calmly to situation. Seems like a go with the flow kind of guy. Okay, perfect. Alright, let me get my measuring tape. Just stay as still as you can. I don't want to mess up the measurements. I have to be pretty precise with these. 8, okay. 13, 14, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13, 15, 16, okay, 16. Alrighty. Good. Go. 12, 11, 12. We'll round that one, okay. And then we'll go a little bit closer here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And over here, looks like 3.3, good. And 9 again. 9. Just gonna wrap around. 5, and on this side, 6, 4, 6, okay. Perfect. You're doing great, by the way. Appreciate that. How are you feeling, by the way? Are you too warm, too cold? Noticing anything like that, temperature-wise? Okay, lower. Okay, differences. Okay. Okay. What is your favorite color, by the way? I don't really know if I have one, like, at all, actually. I've been really struggling with that, because, I don't know, for a long time it was brown, but then, I don't know what it is anymore, if I'm honest. Maybe red? I like the color red a lot. Five. Do you have a favorite number? 6. Okay. Mine is 14, and I don't know, I think I'm fine with that number being my favorite. Like, I don't think I'll ever change it, you know, but like favorite color, that can always be 7. That can always be forever changing, you know. 6, 9. Okay. Then over here it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 0. Okay. Do you have a favorite TV show? Mine favorite TV show, maybe Gilmore Girls. Like, very comforting, but I think the best, I also really like The Walking Dead. First 2 seasons. But I think the best written TV show is definitely Breaking Bad. It doesn't get any better than that, in my opinion. 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Good. And what about movie? Movie I can answer with certainty. Let me write down yours first. I think that movie suits you, but mine is The Evil Dead. I actually have, do you see that? Right up there. I have my LPS shelf. And then right above it, I have Evil Dead 2. And I have on this shelf, on the like second shelf down, do you see? That's the Evil Dead graphic novel. Anyways, I love The Evil Dead. I think The Evil Dead 2 is subjectively a better movie, but Evil Dead 1 changed my life. Such a good movie. I also really like Fellowship of the Ring, Lord of the Rings. And then I don't know from there. I like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the one with Gene Wilder. I really like that movie. And I like Saw a lot. I like a lot of horror movies. Just recently saw Silent Hill, Return to Silent Hill in the theater. 7. Did you see it? It was interesting. But I never played Silent Hill before. 8. I've been trying to play Resident Evil 7. I am such a scaredy cat. It's not even funny. 3. It's like, I can't get past it. I'm like so freaking scared all the time. I really want to be able to play horror video games because I love horror movies, but I don't know. Might not be in my cards, you know? Up here, 5, 6, okay. Do you play any video games at all? What kinds have you tried? Yeah, what kinds do you like, kind of thing. I can get over. Yeah, oh yeah, I agree. Okay. Just get the lips. 4, 2. From the sides. Okay, 5, 4. You have great facial harmony, by the way. Like, your facial features just really, they match each other really well, I think. Okay, I have some things to show you. I'm just gonna ask what you think of these things, okay? First off, I have this. It is an apple that somebody took a bite out of, but it's not really, it's just made out of plastic. It's like a little trinket shelf. You can put little trinkets on it. I don't have, well, I have this container of floss. And I also have bobby pin. And another bobby pin. Okay, don't judge me, but I also have another container of floss. This one's actually empty. And then I have this cloth. Okay, so do you see like the vision? You could put little trinkets on all the little shelves. And then you like put the shelf up, and I just think it's pretty cute. Let's take all these trinkets off. Bobby pin. At least you know that I floss my teeth. I do, I floss my teeth every night. I get this from Costco, Oral-B. You just get a giant container of it. Anyways, what do you think of this shelf? Okay, continue. I'm just going to place it down right about here. Continue to look at the shelf. Tell me what you think. Just writing down what you're saying. I agree. I find it to be very whimsical. I think whimsical is the best word to describe it, yeah. Okay. I'm itchy. When am I not itchy? I'm a very itchy human being. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna put this over here, actually I'm just gonna toss it over there. Okay, the next thing I have is this. It's a glass container with a plastic lid. It's got like these little ridges, and then it has little bumps. It's stained because I spilled it in my purse, I'm not gonna lie. But it's Benetint by Benefit. It's basically a lip tint. It's what I wear on my lips. You just kind of go like this, and then you just kind of go like that. I normally blot it in with my finger, but it's very liquidy. Very liquidy. and it's got a really nice color to it. You can also put it on your cheeks. I do that as well, a little bit on my nose. It just kind of stains, which I really like a lip stain, because I don't like lipstick. I find it dries out my lips again, and I also find that I don't know, I'm just clumsy and stuff, so I always rub it off or rub it on my teeth, but you can't do that with this. Anyways, so just observe it. Tell me what you think of it. And if you like the color or not, let me know. Yeah. Okay, I think. Yeah, I definitely agree. Okay, let's put this one over here. Okay, next I just wanted to ask, what is your deepest, darkest fear? Okay, for me, it's zombies. I am like petrified of zombies. I hate the idea. Like, so many times when I'm watching a horror movie, it's like, it's scary in the sense that there are like jump scares or like tension. But the thing is like, I don't know why, but I feel like zombies could be real. And also like, sometimes people in horror movies just do the stupidest thing in the world. And that's why they're like in trouble. That's why they're being haunted or whatever. But like, zombies, you can't do anything. And they're gonna come for you. And like, they could be fast. I'm really scared of zombies. I think it all started when I was a kid. And my older siblings, like, they were like too cool for me and they didn't want to hang out with me. But I really wanted to hang out with them, so they would go into the family room and like watch movies together that I wasn't allowed to watch. One day they were watching Dawn of the Dead, and I crept into the family room and like hid behind the couch and watched the movie, and it traumatized me. It definitely traumatized me, so anyways, that's definitely my fear in life. Okay. And I'm just going to do some word association, so just tell me the very first word that comes to mind when you see this object. Okay, just the very first thing off the top of your head. Good job. Yeah, it's just an Xbox controller. Although I've actually been playing this game recently. It's a modern game, but you can play it on the joysticks, but it's a bit, I don't know, it's like it moves too fast, so I find it better if you use this. This is called like the D-pad or something, and this is basically what I use playing the game on my computer, and I really enjoy it actually. Anyways, okay. Have that first word in your mind. Let's write that down. Okay, now take that word. Tell me what you associate with that word, and just word vomit. Just tell me everything that you can about it. Yeah, exactly. Okay. you're doing excellent. Okay, I'm gonna show you actually my tape measure. What is the first word that you think of when you see my tape measure? I'm also gonna ravel it back up. Bam, first word. Okay, hold it in your head for a second. Okay, tell me the word. Now I'm going to get you to think of the opposite of that word. When you think of that word that you just thought of, the opposite word, do the same thing. Word vomit, anything you associate with that word. I always have to like stretch on my neck. I'm like terrified of chiropractors, but also kind of want to see one. Okay. Yeah, let me take a look at these answers. These look great, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let me just take a few samples. Just gonna take my comb here. Part that. Good. Perfect. Just taking a few skin samples, a few, we need a hair sample. Alrighty. Just going to take a look at the face here. Okay, good. Just gonna make note. This is perfect. Gonna double check my samples just to make sure they look good. Yep, we got the root of the hair, got the skin. Okay, we got all the details that we need, and we already got the pictures and the scans, which is perfect, which means now Not that you have to worry about this, but we have all the necessary detail about everything about you. Perfect to, build into something. Don't worry about it. Alrighty. Well, I guess you're free to go. Thank you so much for being such a wonderful patient for me to study. Definitely got all the necessary details to move on with my project. And I will see you never again.